read me?
Oh, hello.
It's another episode of The Host, The Guest, and The Wardrobe. Wouldn't you know it? Last week wasn't that great. Bit of fun. No lemons came up. Magic. The old song, Knock It Up Your Nose. Trending on Twitter worldwide now, I presume. But this week, who have we got? We got James Jackson. Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Is that your voice?
It is my voice.
Is that your real voice? You're not putting on like a podcast?
Podcast voice. I am.
You are putting
But
on.
I'm always putting on a podcast voice.
Oh, you've never not put on a podcast voice.
No.
Which is, that's convenient.
It is, isn't it? I think I should change it right now.
Go on
of
then.
the context.
Change your voice.
I'm Dan.
What?
I'm Dan Brown.
So you changed your voice just to mock me?
Yeah.
That's, wow.
It's the context.
Can I... Your name's James.
Mm.
Can I call you James? Or
If
do you
you
have
want.
do you have like a nickname that you prefer?
I can if you want. I have had nicknames.
Yeah? Jimbo.
Jimbo. Jam.
Jam.
Jams.
Jim.
Jimmy Jom. Shamble.
Hey, Jackson.
Jamboree, Jackson.
Hey, Jackson.
Hey.
Ooh, I'm walking here. No, but great name.
Thanks.
Because it's, it's James and then it's Jackson.
Yeah, it's alliteration.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. You got a middle name?
Yeah, Albert.
James Albert Jackson. Oh, that kind of ruins the... Or is it
Nah.
Jaj?
Jad. JJ.
Jage.
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 Jab.
Well, what you been up to, James Jackson? What's been your day?
Today,
or any day? Pick a day.
there've been many days, but I'll start with today.
Alright, so a good one to start with.
It is. So I woke up. I ate some leftover pizza.
Oh,
And
classic.
I walked to your house. I
Mhm.
picked up a copy of Bloodborne on the way.
Ooh.
So I'm going to play that when I borrow my partner's PS4.
Uh-huh.
And then I arrived, and then we said what we were going to do.
Yep.
I told you about how when I was walking up the street, there was a man who had a dog outside of the co-op. And
But that's not the end of the story.
no, it's not.
So that'd be
That's actually
terrible.
the beginning
Oh, okay.
of the story.
Continue.
Here's where it gets crazy. The dog lifted its leg on the man, and the man danced around, freaking out because the dog was trying to pee on him. And
Oh.
it didn't. And he looked at me, and he tried to look at me and laugh, but he kept being aware that the dog was trying to pee on him, so he kept looking down, dancing around some more. It was great. It was magic.
Sounds incredible.
It was.
I wish I was there. I mean, I don't know what I would have done. I would have probably just gone, oh, that's quite funny. Tweeted it,
Tweeted it.
and then that would have been it. But I'm glad you shared that.
Me
So,
too.
oh, you're good. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, wait, no, I was going to say, what's he like in the wardrobe? I like to get people's opinions in that.
I already have sweaty hands.
Yeah?
Yeah, but that might be because one of my hands is holding a coffee.
Oh, so, yeah, it's like, it's counteract. It's like your body's...
I feel
trying
like
to
it's
deal with that.
probably because of the wardrobe environment, though.
Well, yeah, Mike wasn't a fan. Mike Bond McKenzie, first guest. He could only last 9 minutes was his record stint. He had like 4 of those. Then Nathan was a trooper. He was in for like 23 minutes. He could have done the whole show in it, but
Is it a competition?
it can be if that's what you want it to be. If you feel like you want to achieve the longest stint, 23 minutes is your target.
Well, I'll do the longest stint, and then I'll do the shortest stint. And I'll come out after 20 seconds.
That could be great, I reckon.
I have no concept of time in here, though.
No, I know.
No idea how long we've been doing this.
I do.
Oh, you do,
I've
don't
got
you?
it all in front of me.
You've got reality around you. I've got a coffee.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I find most intriguing from this experiment, if you can call it that. People kind of lose perception of time, meaning of life in there. It's like they're in kind of limbo.
Are you saying that perception of time is the meaning of life?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Because
Yeah.
if you don't have the perception of time, you have no meaning to life. Because if there's no, if you're just like, we can't even think about that.
But all animals have that.
Well, yeah, but
They all have meaning in their life.
oh, yeah, you got me there. That's that theory over with. I thought I was onto something. I thought this is it.
You should still explore it.
Yeah, I might write something about it. You know, just
a blog.
yeah, just a small little blog. Be like, because that's the thing. There's not enough blogs out there for not this kind of thing anyway. Get into the true matters of life. So maybe I'll be one of the first to do that. But right, well, you having fun in the wardrobe or you're sweating in the wardrobe? Those two go hand in hand.
They do, because it's my hands that are sweaty.
See?
And I'm also having fun.
Yeah. Sweating away.
Sweating my hands off.
What else is happening?
In the wardrobe?
Well, if there's anything else happening in the wardrobe, I'd love to know.
There's so much happening in the wardrobe.
You got the lights on.
I've got both lights on. One of them is behind me. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I don't know why I put that there.
And
wouldn't make any sense.
No. But it's better than having two lights in my face.
That's why I put it there. So if I ever take a photo in there, it's backlit.
It's backlit, yeah. 3-point lighting with two lights.
Yep. Know all about that. Because you did media production.
I did with you.
Yep, with me.
At university and at college. And we went to the same college but didn't know each other.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's crazy.
Just ended up at uni and then being like, hang on. I kind of know that guy.
I've seen his face.
I am aware of him. And yeah, the rest is history, really.
Yeah. And then I became you and you became me.
Yeah.
And here we are.
That was weird.
It was.
What else? What?
What else?
What else? What else?
What else have I done?
Yeah, what else have you done? Is there anything else?
The most recent thing I did was make Mute.
Oh yeah, of course.
Be producer on that.
Tell us
which
about.
You were in.
Yes, I had a little part. I dabbled.
You were a suit.
I split my trousers.
You split your trousers first day before we'd even started filming.
Yep.
Doing a lunge.
I thought, I wonder if I could lunge. Oh, I can, but at what expense?
Exactly. Expensive all.
Yeah, I know. But wrote it into the character, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, didn't really have any choice, but that's how it works. But Mute, what's the deal with that at the moment?
With Mute?
Yep, it's made.
It's made, it's out, you can watch it. Go to quandaryproductions.com.
Quandary Productions.
Yeah, like the word quandary.
Quandary Productions. Right?
No, Quandary.
That's what I said, isn't it? I'm glad.
You'll never know.
I'll listen back to it and see if I got the spelling right. Ooh. What's on the horizon for that then? Is there anything more coming?
No. I think that's done now.
Because I know we've got I'm recording an episode with the main man.
The main man.
The top dog.
Top man
of Quandary Productions next week.
Yeah. The man who owns Quandary Productions.
Yeah, he does though.
built it from the ground up.
Well, yeah, he does. You can't deny that.
Yeah,
It's
but it's not up for debate.
Well, I think people have debated it. I think there's a small
Power struggle.
Yeah, small minority of people just being like, "Oh, we don't believe it. Bring out the truth. We know.
This is the real quandary.
Quandary, more like quandary. Got you. He's
You did.
crying now. So
Larry.
you're a big fan of filming, like doing it yourself.
Filmmaking. Yeah.
Film making.
Yeah.
What is the What is that? Like, a lot of people do that now.
Well, it's
Anyone
just
can.
point and shoot.
Yeah,
Just point and shoot, Dan.
that's what I've always said. Look,
Yeah.
get a camera.
Get it?
That's your first stage.
It is.
Stick a SD card in there.
Or a CF card.
Oh yeah, you
if
can
you're
stick
living
one.
in the past.
Or maybe you got a camera that's tape.
Yeah. Maybe it's got a hard drive.
What? So you don't even have to put anything in it.
No.
It records straight to that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Future.
Oh, we're living in
Future's
it.
here.
Yep, it's a new age.
Oh man.
God, like, I'm not happy with that though, because I think you need physical something, even if it's an SD card.
Yeah. Well, you want it to be movable so that you can move it
Yeah, so you
instead
take.
of taking a whole camera to an editing suite.
Well, exactly. You
Then
take
it's
it.
out of order for a bit of time.
You take that card out. You
Yeah.
put that card in,
In and out. Yeah.
in, out.
Mm.
And then. So once you've done that, look, you don't need to talk about the filming bit because it's easy. You just get the camera. Look,
Yeah.
that's the actor. I'll point it there.
They're the ones that do the thing.
Stick it on auto.
Yeah.
Let it do its thing. It'll do everything for you.
Yeah.
What's the problem, people? Everyone going, you need proper sound. The camera's got sound on it, mate. Just use that.
The camera is sound.
Yeah, exactly. It's all in one.
It's all in one.
Unless it's not, and you've got a weird camera that's just it's got no mic on it. And you're just like, oh, I didn't even bring a separate mic, so I'm just gonna have to. It's a silent film now, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what happened with Mute.
Just decided, oh shit, we forgot about that. Never mind. We'll call it Mute now.
Yeah.
'Cause
It was deliberate.
Everyone's mute.
Everyone is Mute.
Good name.
It's a good name. Yeah.
Oh.
Not to be confused with the film Mute
Yeah.
that is coming out
Duncan Jones.
next year. Duncan Jones.
But that's kind of like his
Passion project.
yeah, exactly. He'd done Warcraft
Mm.
just to do this Mute, which sounds really interesting, and it's apparently like a what you call it, like a not a direct sequel to Moon, but it's the popular thing now. It's in that universe, which I don't really like, because when did this become a thing?
Probably like Stephen King or Hitchcock.
Yeah,
Quite a while ago.
yeah. But I just mean, like, having, like, why does everything need to have a universe? Why does it all have to, cinematic universe? Like, Tarantino's doing that now. He never did that. That's absolute bullshit, by the way. People are like, I love how all Tarantino's films link together. People just came up with that as a theory. And then he's gone, oh yeah, that sounds good. He's just put it in, but they never linked.
No.
It just annoys me that everyone has to have this cinematic universe all of a sudden.
Paul Thomas Anderson does it as well.
Yeah, that annoys me as well, because I love his films, and he's messing around with that, and it's like, it doesn't need to have your own things. God.
Well, he did it. His first film had references to the main characters of the other films that he's made afterwards.
Yeah, that's a better way of doing it, I think.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, right, we've got it set up.
Nothing's set in concrete, it's just names.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, this is it, and then I can then write it in, and people will be like, "Oh, now I understand it. I'm going to rewatch that other film." How about that? But yeah, I just don't like it. It's annoying me. But what films have you seen recently?
I saw Arrival,
Yeah, you did.
which is great. Definitely worth a watch. Have you seen it?
Yeah, saw it. I saw it with the Beasley and who else was there? Other people were there.
Other people you listeners know.
Yeah, or
No
probably
love.
probably listening to. But yes, well, I can say people's names that people understand. But yeah, it was good fun. I mean, it lost me about halfway without spoiling anything. About halfway or so, the big thing, something happens, and we're like, all right.
Big plot.
And then it just, from there, kind of, I just didn't like the way it was. It lost my interest because I was really engaged and it was tense throughout. The whole thing was real tense, but it's just, it lost me there. I preferred Nocturnal Animals to that.
I don't think they're similar.
No, but no, not at all. But just because it's Amy Adams and everyone's like,
Oh yeah.
it's her best film she's done. I think she's better in Nocturnal Animals. Well,
yeah, but she's not really.
she's just kind of looking a bit
Yeah.
glum and a bit scared. But in
She's not
Arrival, she's
full screen time on that as well. She's
true.
less than half the film, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just think it's a better film.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's not really
She's good
comparable.
at both, I think, really.
Yeah. No.
She did well to hold your interest through the whole film as well, through Arrival.
Yeah.
She's pretty much the main character. She's the only character, really, apart from Jeremy Renner.
Well, he's not really a character. He's kind of just like
He's a plot device.
Yeah, exactly. And not to be too harsh on Jeremy Renner. He's a pretty one-dimensional actor.
Yeah.
He just does his thing, but I think that's fine because he seems to just be like that. I don't think
That's all that was needed.
Yeah, it's all that was needed. But when he plays Thingy in Marvel, what's it? Hawkeye? Yeah, that made me laugh. Right, because in the latest one, what's it? Avengers. It's the
Avengers
is it Infinity War? No, the one with the robot guy. See, I don't like Marvel, so I don't really know.
Do you mean Civil War or
no?
Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron. Ultron.
Yeah.
Ultron.
Where he's got a bit of backstory.
Well, yeah, because that made me laugh because they all just go to his house.
Yeah.
And
it's
just like, it's just like, what? What's going on now? Just a load of superheroes just chilling in this guy's house who's just like, I'm just an average guy now. What? Yeah, I used to be a really good archer. Compared to everyone else, he's just shite as well. It's just like, what is the point in you, really? Let's be honest here.
It's just a Robin Hood spin-off, isn't it?
Yeah, can he do anything else?
No.
That's his thing?
That's it.
That what? Stanley sort it out, basically. Because that is just what is going on there. Like, you got Hulk, right? Massive strength.
Yeah.
Old, not just that, but he gets big and green.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Big old boy. And then you got Iron Man, also a bit dodge because he's just wearing a suit. Just a rich man in a suit.
He's an Iron Man.
He's an yep.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. Referenced the film.
What he
or
is.
Character. But then you got a god in 4.
Yeah.
Which is just another leap. And then
He's a royalty-free god.
the best kind.
Yeah.
And his brother
Just
Loki.
Like the Mad Hatter.
His brother Loki is he's evil because you can tell because he's got black hair. And it's long hair. He's probably got eyeliner.
He's got a spiky helmet as well.
Yep. That's another thing. Eyeliner. If a character's going evil or going towards the dark side or whatever, they wear eyeliner Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man. First thing you see, he's wearing an eyeliner. That's the way we know he's going a bit. Oh,
warning.
bad boy.
Avert your eyes if you want to see him.
Bad boy.
Yeah. Clicking.
Walking down the street. Oh, love it. And also in Pirates of the Caribbean. I can't remember which character it is.
Johnny Depp's one.
Probably not. Well, Johnny Depp's always wearing eyeliner in
Yeah.
that. So he's not. It's not like, oh, he's going dark now.
I guess he's always a bit evil.
Oh, he's a bit of a bad boy.
There you go. Point
Bad boy
proven.
gone rogue. You excited for the latest Pirates of the Caribbean?
Am I?
This time, Johnny Depp is back
Yeah.
again.
As a pirate.
But I do hear that Orlando Bloom is also back. So,
As another pirate.
if you weren't excited, you are now.
Do you know where it's set?
What pirate times?
That's the Caribbean.
The Caribbean.
Yeah.
Out there, where like they're just like, oh,
As you can guess through the title,
what? Wait, so
pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
It's Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Caribbean, yeah.
So is that like a delicacy? It's like
Yeah.
it's a form of bean.
It- form
A carry bean.
of bean.
It's a convenient bean that you can carry with yourself, like just around.
Instead of one of those inconvenient beans.
It's well, I don't know.
It's a
But-
nice alternative.
It's just a load of pirates being like, oh, I'm just carrying this bean here, and they're like, oh, they almost drop it.
Oh
Johnny
no.
Depp's like, oh, he's doing his Mick Jagger.
Whoop, whoop. And he's constantly fumbling after it.
Oh,
Like a Charlie Chaplin.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
The bad guy has it.
I almost lost it. Right, no, got it.
Got it back.
It's fine.
Drunkenly got it back.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. That's the fifth one.
Number 5.
So number 5, which isn't a problem because there's other franchises that are more than that. What's Fast and Furious? That's number
Coming
8.
up to 8, isn't it?
Bloody hell.
Or 9, I don't know.
How fast and furious can you get that you have to go 8 times through? But there was,
Fastest and furiousest.
that's the funny thing. There was one that wasn't a number, wasn't it? It was just the Fast and Furious.
There was
Right.
one that was Fast and Furious.
So it was just like, right, seriously now, this one is the fastest and the furiousest. So don't mess around. But then more numbers came. The Rock Johnson was like, nah. I'm like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He was like, right, I'm going to come in, do my thing.
Yeah.
Now his thing is Kevin Hart.
His thing is Kevin Hart.
His thing is Kevin Hart. Him and Kevin Hart are like
Oh.
double act. Because it's funny, because Dwayne Johnson is big, old, muscly guy. And then you got Kevin Hart, who's small.
Small, yeah.
But then now he's muscly as well. So it's kind of like, well, you're kind of losing your thing here. This is what you were playing off, and now what you doing?
Is that Kevin Hart's whole thing? That he's small? Because I've seen another video of him with Conan O'Brien.
I don't think it's his whole thing. I'm not saying.
Cause
I'm not saying.
I don't know anything about him.
No, I don't know too much really, because it's not my kind of comedy. But he's
Comedy, but
whenever he's with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, that's the first thing they play off, and the last thing, and the middle bit. So it's just them being like, "Oh, I'm small, and you're this big old hunk of a man." Oh,
do you like Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
I do. I think he's cool.
He is cool
He seems all right. Like for a wrestler
for a wrestler.
or a former wrestler.
A wrestler's lower than other comedians.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to watch one of the shows. It's like that. It's weird because I have watched wrestling a few times before, and it's just funny that, but it's funny in that kind of they're not aware, but they kind of are, because of when they're doing their weird faces and stuff, and it's pantomime, so it's just that kind of level that's, I don't know, I don't think it can ever get higher than that. Like, you're not going to see an avant-garde wrestling performance. Maybe you are.
What about The Wrestler?
Well, yeah. So
Does that count?
Absolutely. I don't think it's funny, though. That's just depressing.
Well, depends how you watch it.
Why? You just what? You just? I'm not sure how you can possibly watch The Wrestler and just be laughing all the way through. Unless you watch it backwards, maybe. And
Maybe
he's just.
if you take in the Mickey.
Oh.
Oh.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke.
Right. I've got a story about that, because when I first watched The Wrestler, I think I've seen it twice. I was watching it and I got about half an hour into it. I was like, oh, what's this actor's name again? I had the DVD just like across the room from me, but I was like, no, I'm gonna remember his name. I refuse to look it up or anything. And then it was 10 minutes would go by and I'm still thinking, what's your name? I can't think of your name. And then I had to pause the film, take a moment and just be like, right, what's his name? And I was struggling that much that I fell asleep. I just I was just struggling that much to figure out what's his name that I fell asleep.
How does that happen?
I woke up in the credits. And
your buddy was just so stressed out it decided to shut down until the credits came to tell you.
I think I was pretty tired anyway, but I woke up and there was his name and I was like, fuck, Mickey Rourke. And so I had to obviously go back and rewatch it.
What, just then? As you found out?
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, I've missed like an hour or so of the film now, so I'm going to have to go back on it and rewatch it. But at least now I know his name.
Is this a regular thing, or was that a one-off?
It kind of does happen sometimes, yeah. Or I'm just, I don't know, it's just, if it's something like that where it's just on the tip of my tongue and I'm like, I know this, I absolutely know this, but it's just, I need to get to know it now, and I don't like looking it up because it feels like it's false, doing myself a disservice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not giving your memory enough credit.
Well, yeah. Or just not proving that I clearly have a bad memory. Or that I don't reserve people's names for... I don't have a bank for that. Where
A memory bank.
A memory bank for people's names. I don't know.
So have you been that caught up in thought before that you've just fell asleep? Does it only happen when you're trying to remember something?
If it's something like that's, because it can really get to me. I'll just be there like, this is really frustrating.
Yeah.
Like I think I've done it before. Like I've been in the pub or something with friends, and I'm just like, oh, what's his name again? Like it's someone from this film, and he's, oh, what's his name? And no one's knowing. But then I know someone's about to go look it up.
Yeah.
I'll just go to the toilet. Because I'll be like...
and have a little nap.
No, but I'll just be like, right, I'm going to go to the toilet. Hopefully whilst I'm in there, I'll remember. And I can come back and I'll be like, thingy. It was
I knew it all along.
Kevin Spacey, was it?
People will just think you went to the toilet to look it up, but not in front of them.
No, because I'll disguise it.
You'll leave your phone on the table.
If it's, or something like that, I'll be like, what's his name in that film? Oh, I can't remember. Forget about it, everyone. And then, by the way, I need the toilet. See you in a bit. And then, hopefully, I'll come up with the name in there.
Just staring in the mirror, splashing water on your face. Come on!
Slapping myself.
You can do this. They're all waiting.
They must know.
What will they do without me doing this?
Exactly. That was obviously just me improvising. I've never actually done. Well, I mean,
I don't disbelieve you.
I mean,
this is entirely possible.
yeah, I'm sure I have done something similar. Just because, it just really annoys me when I can't work it out, and it's usually just stupid trivia stuff.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous. I don't like people who just spew out trivia. Who just like, did you know that? They did that in just like they filmed it all in 3 weeks. Oh. What's called like in quizzes that are just based on trivia.
Why you're gonna explain why you don't like it rather than just
because it's not specifically just someone telling me it's filmed in 3 weeks. Because actually thinking about it, that's quite interesting. But
Butte was filmed in 4 weeks.
There you go. Isn't that a thing?
Yeah. Did you like that?
I loved it.
It's good, isn't it?
It's great. Let's not get hung up on it though. Just because I'm going to need that for when Mike comes in. But also,
yeah, because he knows more.
He does.
He made it.
That's it. Oh, you know what? You've been in there for 31 minutes.
New record.
Yeah, you are now the record holder. Right, just gonna record holder. I'll jazz that up a bit.
Do you have to keep doing that until I actually leave and get some air?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
It's warm.
Yeah.
I can feel the warmness of my breath bouncing off whatever this thing's called.
Pop shield.
Bouncing into my face. And it's very warm. I drank all my coffee.
Alright, well, we'll have a break.
A little break.
And what you'll hear a little bit that I recorded separately. I haven't come up with it yet, so let's see how that goes. And we'll be back in a bit. Are you stuck in a cupboard? Then get out. You need a break. With the security in mind, go with Break Wardrobe. We provide a service to let you get out of your confined area. Do it! Just open the door. It's as easy as that. Hello? We had a break.
We did have a break.
Well, you went for a break. I just sat here.
You did just sit waiting.
Clicked on a few. I went on Facebook.
Yeah. Did you see anything interesting?
Nope.
No, you didn't. It's Facebook.
All I saw was a photo from Tottenham Hotspur official.
Yeah.
And it was like, because right.
What was it?
I know you're not a big football man.
I'm not.
Football.
Not even a little.
Lad. You're not one, but I like to watch the footballs. And yesterday we had an incredible match. Right, so we were losing.
Yeah.
1 goal behind. Score another. We're level, aren't we? And then we're like, oh no, crap, we're losing now. Right at the end, we score 2 and we win it. And I'm just here like I went mental, James.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was.
I saw you posted something on Facebook of one of the people.
One of the people is called Harry Winks.
Winks.
He's 20.
That explains why you posted what are they called? Emoticon.
Yeah, emojis. What I did is I did something clever here because his name's Harry Winks, right?
Yeah.
So what I did is I said, love Harry. Then I did a winky face.
Yeah.
Because that's his name.
Oh.
So it's like Harry Winks.
I get it now.
Because that's another thing. It's a name, but it's also.
It's also a thing.
What would you call that? A wink? Like what's? You don't just
one of your eyes blinks.
No, but there must be a word for that kind of facial expression, like winking and blinking. There must be
well,
a
blinking
word to
is
explain
just
that.
a thing that you have to do.
Well, yeah.
But winking you choose to do.
Is it just? I don't know. There must be a word for that, but
Like a suggestion.
yeah, like facial suggestion.
Facial suggestion.
When was the last time you winked?
It was the summer of 2012.
Oh boy, I remember that so well.
I was down by the park.
I was down by the park and I was playing a bit of frisbee with my friends. And then what happened was my friend threw the frisbee real high, higher than he's ever thrown it.
Oh, you're so far.
It went so far, but it was going towards the road, and I was like, oh boy,
Oh, boy.
if I get too close, it might cause an accident.
Ooh.
So what I did is I got myself running. I've never ran so hard in my life. And I dived, I tell you, I dived. And I caught that thing. Boy, did I caught it. And then, when I stood up, I played a wink.
Played a wink.
I planted it towards my friends. And went, I got this. It was the summer of 2012.
4 long years ago.
4 long years. Oh boy. Never played frisbee again. Never will. Retired. So yeah, that's last time I winked. But well, no, that was a story of yours. That was when you last
It
winked.
was. But you told it well.
Yeah,
It was a good adaptation.
I think so. I think it was pretty accurate. I've personally never winked.
Ever.
Not like properly. Like when I wink, people are like, "Oh, you just wink at me." No, it's like an eye twitch. It's just something that it's not. I can't deal with. Like I can't do anything about it. I wear glasses. This goes hand in hand. It's just one of those things. Well, goes eye to eye.
Whoop. I like
in
how
eye.
if you ever winked, that's a very different thing.
Careful.
If you wink at someone, their response is to say, "Did you just wink at me?" Rather than to take any kind of meaning from it. They just want to make sure that you actually did that.
That was kind of a reference to Tim and Eric's $1 Billion Movie, because Will Ferrell's character in that, there's a scene when they first go to him, and they're like, oh, because basically they Will Ferrell. Why did I say Farrell? I was thinking Colin Farrell. That's why. Anyway, his character, he owns them all, and he's trying to get rid of it. And Tim and Eric need $1 billion. So basically, they're like, "Will we get $1 billion?" And Will Ferrell goes, "You sure will," and then winks. And they're like, Did you just wink?" And they keep going on. So that was the reference there.
I got that reference, but I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
don't know why I explained it.
Well,
for the listener.
For the listeners.
Yes.
Not everyone's seen that great film.
It's great as well.
It's great.
People misunderstood with that kind of with Tim and Eric's thing. It's misunderstood, but also I understand it's pretty niche.
Yeah. It's not in your face.
No. Can be.
Well, it is. It's
shrimp
in your face, but it's screaming.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just shout shrim out in new places to see if anyone gets it.
Oh.
I did it at Big Brother and someone got it, and I did it. Well, that was when I worked at Big Brother, and then I have at where I work now at CEX, and someone else has got it.
That's great, because then you immediately know, right? I'm gonna beeline straight to this person.
That's it.
And be like, right, if you like Tim and Eric, we're gonna get on well.
Exactly.
Or maybe not. Maybe.
No, maybe not.
Maybe Tim and Eric
know to stay away from each other because of it.
Yeah. Be like, oh, that's all we're going to talk about now, isn't it? Because it's the only common interest we hold. So, thanks.
It also brings up the thoughts of what actually happens in the film when they say shrimp. Yeah. Which isn't a great way to start a conversation
No,
with anyone.
No, exactly. I mean, I don't want to spoil it or anything.
Go watch it.
Go watch it. You'll be thinking, what on earth is shrimp?
Yeah.
And you still won't know until you get about halfway through.
And then you'll wish you didn't know.
And then you'll be like, oh for Christ, Jesus, why did they recommend this film? It's ridiculous.
That's the point. You'll turn it off.
Yeah, probably. I imagine a lot of people do. Shrimp sounds like shrimp.
Can't do it.
Shrimp. It's alright, you got the pop filter. Should get rid of that.
It stopped it. That's why I can't do it.
There you go. See? It's for exactly that. Pop in.
Pop in.
Let me pop in here.
Pop in flock.
Pop in. Favourite popcorn?
Popcorn. Butter.
Really?
Or sweet. I don't know. I don't have popcorn.
Yeah, I don't really have. I used to have it. Not a lot. Like I didn't. It's not like
you used to have it, not a lot.
No, I mean I was going to say I used to have it a lot, but I don't. I don't think there was ever a stage where I was having popcorn often enough that I could say that. But yeah, I don't have it. I don't get anything before going into cinema now. I refuse to because,
Protest.
well, no, but just being like that's far too expensive. Why would I? I don't understand it. Why people even do it? Like, just if you really want like stuff like that, just bring your own stuff. Bring your own bag of popcorn. People should do that. Just microwave it up beforehand. Head in. Preferably you'd live near so it doesn't get super cold.
See, some people say that the cinema just turns you away if you do that, but
no,
I've never had that.
Absolutely do not. Why would they turn you away?
Don't know.
They're racking in enough money from that anyway. And also, you've paid a ticket to go in. I'm pretty sure they can't turn you away. Based on just because you have some snacks. That's clearly just something that was made up by one of the cinemas. And they just spread it out. And now people are like, oh.
Planted the seed of doubt.
Exactly. And people are like, oh, better not.
Oh no. The cinema's going to come and get me.
Like, I remember one time my dad was like that. My dad was like, you can't go in, and so let's hide it in this bag. I'll just put all the stuff in here, and we'll be all right. Those were the days when it was UGC. Do you remember that cinema?
No. Is that what View used to be?
I think so. Yeah. Like it was one of the big ones. And this particular one in Sheffield, which is now Cineworld, I think.
Maybe it used to be Cineworld.
Yeah, I think maybe it was. I don't know. Point is, they had memorabilia shop inside the cinema. That was great. Those kind of things were great. You just come out, just seeing a film, and then you go in and look at all the figures and stuff. But you don't get that anymore because now it's like bring in Costa Coffee or bring in, sweets or whatever. It's not about that anymore. It's not about the experience.
There used to be one above the in Nottingham. There's the Roundhouse.
Yeah.
There's a cinema in there, and I can't remember which one it is. But there was one above that. That was great.
Yeah.
Memorabilia shop.
Exactly. But now it's all about, get your snacks, and then also, what's it called? D-Box.
D-Box?
Is it D-Box?
What is it?
It's like the vibrating chairs and that. Pretty sure it's called D-Box, maybe it's not.
What kind of cinema are you going to?
It's I know it's not a thing at the Odeon here in Lincoln, because I haven't got that ready yet, but I think maybe it's just Cineworld then. But they've got vibrating chairs and stuff.
Why?
Because when you're watching a film, what you want is maybe it's a car chase. I don't feel like I'm involved in this car chase. Vibrate my chair, and then I'm there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
But it's like 20 quid or something stupid. as well. So it's
Yeah.
why would you ever do that? And yet people do. So there you go.
Hmm.
Right. Well, we're getting pretty close to the end.
Ooh, are we?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. How's the experience been?
Very warm.
Yeah.
No warmer than usual.
What? So
Whenever I've been in a cupboard before.
yeah. Did you like go into your own cupboard? I'll acclimatise, and then I know
Yeah.
how it feels.
A little training montage I had.
Because when I had Mike in, I compared it to going up Everest.
Yeah, you did.
I feel like you've done the appropriate training beforehand,
Yeah.
and wouldn't you know it, you've lasted the longest of all my guests I've had. So
I think anyone who's listening should listen to the podcast in a cupboard
oh,
to get the full immersion experience instead of one of those vibrating chairs.
absolutely do that. Get in your wardrobe, in your whatever you got, a confined space.
Yeah.
Squeeze yourself in, put your headphones on, have a listen.
See, we've picked the best time to say this at the end of the podcast.
Yeah. So, well, they can prepare themselves for next week, or just re-listen to it. It's fine.
Do it again.
And if you do that, take a photo, tweet it to me at HGWPod, hashtag it HGWPod, whatever. Do that, and tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Be like,
spread the word.
You heard this podcast? No? What is it? Well, the gimmick is someone gets in a wardrobe and they just talk. There's not much else to it, but that's the gimmick there. Oh, sounds interesting. I'll give it a go. See, that's how the conversation would go.
It is, and it
So,
works.
Do it. And then until next time, have a good wardrobe. Wow.
Wow.
Done.
Done.